That's why the scriptures speak about you as being the 2/3. All right? Gonna read that, and then from there I want you to go to the 63rd Psalms.
It says, how are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly
Yeah, Esau is going to be brought into desolation as in a moment. Why? Because those missiles are going to do that job quick. America's going to be here a minute, then the next minute is going to be laid flat. Fire all over the place. And when the smoke clears and the fire diminishes, it's going to be a desert. You're not going to find a little... remember George Washington down at Washington Square Park? This is that hoof that the horse he was on. There ain't going to be no damn hoof. You ain't going to see the guy's belt buckle. You ain't going to see his wooden teeth. You ain't going to see a damn thing. There ain't going to be no relics. You ain't going to have no archaeologists coming to America. We're digging to find the remains of Abraham Lincoln and Kennedy and all that. You ain't going to find shit. Because all that... Everything in this place is going to become a barren desert. Go ahead.
They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image.
Thou shalt despise their image. What is their image? Number one, Cesare Borgia. Go ahead.
Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. So foolish was I and ignorant. I was as a beast before thee. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by my right hand. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside thee. My flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is the strength of my heart, and my portion forever. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish.
Yeah, they that are far from the Most High shall perish. So all these Israelites that went back into the world, and basically they're not even thinking about the missiles coming. They're talking shit about the truth. And I was in this cult for X amount of years. I wasted 10 years of my life. Then you go back and you reconcile with your mother. And then you go back to eating pork and catfish or whatever shit that you was doing. You know? Go ahead.
Thou hast destroyed all them that go a-whoring from thee. But it is good for me to draw near to the Most High. I have put my trust in the Lord's power, that I may declare all thy works.
The 63rd Psalm.
Okay, Psalm 63:1. O Most High, thou art my power. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee.
Early will I seek thee. So you don't say when you come into this life, I'm going to wait until I'm 59 years old, then I'm going to start getting into the truth. It tells you, matter of fact, give me that in Ecclesiastes 12. You got to come into this thing. The Most High requires you to come into this thing when you're young. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Yeah, remember the Lord in the days of thy youth. All of us came in when we were relatively young men. Go ahead.
While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Back in Psalm 63:1. O Most High, thou art my power. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry land and in a dry and thirsty land. Where
the dry and thirsty land is America. Because you have to seek for the truth. That's why the masses of our people, we're teaching that at the camp, and they walk by and they might look at us and wave their hand or whatever, because the Most High haven't showed them, open their eyes to the fact that that's the truth. Those men right there teaching are men of the Lord. But they're going to go to church, and then even the pastors talk about us. And the pastors know that we're teaching the truth. A lot of them pastors, they get their scriptures from us. Go ahead.
Where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. Thus will I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name.
There goes the name again. Go ahead.
My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips, when I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches. Because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. My soul followeth hard after thee, thy right hand upholdeth me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth.
That's Esau, the 2/3, and the other nations. Mainly Esau and the 2/3. Go ahead.
They shall fall by the sword.
They're going to fall by, Esau's going to fall by that sword, that nuclear sword. 2/3 of Israel in this country, they're going to fall by that sword. They're going to fall in the race riots and so forth. They're going to fall in this chaos. Go ahead.
They shall be a portion for foxes, but the king shall rejoice in the Most High. Everyone that sweareth by him shall glory, but the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped.
Yeah. All of them. Hey, Johanna jumped up with his BS, right? We pounce upon him through the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and he's a nobody. You can hardly find a new video of this guy, man. Remember this guy supposedly took over the whole Manhattan? General Yohanan takes over Manhattan. He ain't out there no more. He might have his men out there, and nobody listens to those clowns. He went underground. He wasn't good enough. Hey, Comfy is a complete joke. Nate, he's still MIA. Read that last part again.
Right. It says, but the king shall rejoice in the Most High. Everyone that sweareth by him shall glory, but the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped.
Yeah. Yashawan with country, boy, they came up big. The last video that they made was maybe over a month ago. And I think that last video had 90 hits on it. And maybe one comment. Because this clown country, when they come up with their videos, we were making counter videos, then we were putting comments. Then basically he blocked all of us from making comments. So then you lose interest. So nobody listens to you. So you killed yourself, you dumbass. Yashawan had about 3 seconds of fame, man. Poof, up in smoke. Now enjoy that house that you built from ground up. Sip your Cavassier, whatever the hell you're drinking, until the missiles come so you can join your brother, man. Because that house that you built out, that you take so much pride in, that you sat down with the blueprint guy, the architect, and I want this over here, and I want the wine cellar to be over there, and I want the pool to be over there. Well, all that money that you stole, you ripped brothers off for, all that's going to be laid flat, man. And country, you feeling like a real asshole now, man. You know? All right, we finished with that? Go ahead.
Proverbs 24:24. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. But to them that rebuke him shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. Every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer.
Yeah, now let's go back to where we left off in the book.
This is back in the book. It says, and Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, participating in joint training exercises with local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies while monitoring individuals and groups deemed and regarded as potential terrorists. Private militaries and mercenary groups such as Blackwater, Academy, Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization, and UN troops, in addition to the U.S. military and federal law enforcement agencies, will also be present on U.S. soil to enforce law and